Good idea, Dave,
Hmm.
actually.
I want
Two and a half.
I
Dom,
remember when Joe
are you
was all
still,
about. Remember
go,
in 2010 days, Joe would be running setup 5 for everything
well, I mean, that
because
was,
he was because like what? Oh, why would you make yourself the slowest in a place where you can pass? Blah 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 blah. Now he's Mr.
all
High
right, listen,
downforce guy.
I don't know if you learned to reenact my voice from Stephanie or something, but I don't just randomly interject with blah, 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 or some
Oh
stupid
my
sound. I mean,
god.
for the record.
Is that you behind me, Randy?
Yes, it is. Yes, sir.
You see a big line in front of us, right?
Yeah, I do, man. I'm just cruising along. Getting myself ready.
I played it for maybe an hour, Dave, but it's, it is what it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not a bad game. It's just, it's basically this game, but I think they made the handling less good. So, I mean, I wouldn't recommend buying it unless you absolutely had to have the new cars or the patches really improves the handling. But, I mean, I'm not going to say it's a, yeah, it's, it is not on a wheel. It doesn't make any sense on a wheel. When you have a steering wheel that's set to 360 degrees, that's its degree of rotation manually. And then in the game, it's something totally different, and that makes no sense. You know what I mean? So
Do the cars themselves in real life have 360 degree
they do, but
play?
they don't have a lock. So basically, the steering wheel by default has a lock at that rotation, at one rotation round, right? So 360 degrees. You can unlock it, but generally it's locked to 360. So when the game is set to say 500, like 24 is, your movements are not one to one, which, you know,
That's what fix that in iRacing all the time.
it's a strange feeling. And it's not even that it's consistent. It's certain aspects while you're driving. It feels like the steering is closer to 360 degrees and then it expands back out again. And I'm not really sure what they did, but otherwise it looks identical to this game. It sounds identical to this game. It's basically this game, you know? So I don't think I'm sure they'll patch it and improve it. But even, I guess the thing that kind of silly is, even if they patch it and bring it back to 23 sort of standards, Dave, how can I recommend a purchase of $60 for basically a livery update?
And look at attach it in and give them F1 again.
You
And
know,
just
they
kept updating it.
really just need to do more of an iRacing kind of approach at this point with this game, and just have, you know, payable updates annually. That would just it would just it would rub the community in a much better way than just kind of this silly $70 rehash thing. I mean, because eventually what would happen is it'll hurt their sales numbers long term because people are just going to write this off like that, you know? Because the thing is, it's not a bad game because all they did is kind of move this game over and kind of botch up the handling. But, you know, I'd be happy to spend whatever, say for the licensing and it's expensive, it's $20 for the updated stuff, but
Well,
don't pretend
yeah,
it's a
I'd
whole
say
new
about
game.
$39.99. I'd say $39.99
I
just
mean,
to
if
go
that's the
all the way
case,
through.
that's a lot, but I mean, $70 for I mean,
Yep.
I don't know. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for an update. That's all I'm gonna say. I know I rambled on for like 10 minutes there, but like if you were to see the game side by side, take off the HUD so you didn't see the HUD, I would. It'd be so hard to tell the difference. You put your camera settings in, it's like you're looking at the same exact thing. Well, yeah,
Okay, well, let's see
yeah,
this blue jackets.
but even then, it's like, well, I guess that's the thing, right? So if there's such a small variation between the products, it's hard to market full price for it. It's hard to justify that. Like, I get it. There's only so much they can do. That's why maybe there's a different way to go about doing it. It's very interesting that that would be the case, but oh, that's another thing too. They kind of for the wheel guys, they kind of dumbed it down a lot. Like no traction and you can't spin out. I mean, no. Yeah. Yeah, they got to strike a nice balance, but you want the ability when all the assists are off for the game to at least be, you want to be able to make a mistake, I guess is the best way I can put it. If you're playing a racing game and you can't make too many mistakes,
I played a real sim at Indy one year, speaking of Indy. They had a thing on Carb Day, at an arcade game, you know. Sat in an IndyCar chassis, had a in front of you, like a sim.
yeah.
It was fucking impossible. Like, I was spinning out 4 times a lap.
Yeah.
If that's a real sim, or how the car is supposed to be, this is not even that close. Because this is way too easy. Compared to that.
Right. And that's how the PC sims are. They are that much more difficult, but like Dave was saying, there's got to be a balance, but 24, the way it's set up right now, it's just so easy.
There's probably an iRacing thing, right?
I don't recall it, because I think I knew what iRacing was at that time, and I didn't recognize the software.
It could have been R Factor. Well, it doesn't have to. The thing is with the ironic thing is, like, with the whole pad user thing, is that it's such an imperfect way of doing the game that it's so hard to gauge whether or not, like, the end users actually improving at playing the game, or the inputs are improving, or what the situation is. It's because, I'll give you a funny example, Dave. You said that 22 was the worst one, right? Okay. The first season that we did with 22, 4 of the 12 races were won by controller guys. None of them were Nick.
That's the one where I remember it was like the first damn week we did it. I spun out just driving in a corner.
Yeah.
That would have been flat out.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's that complicated, Dave. I don't think it's a matter of wheel or pad user, because it's all down to the physics engine in play, and then you have a very simple mathematical input. You have a degree of rotation from left to right. Essentially, the controller and the steering wheel do the same thing in that facet. You look at something like Gran Turismo, there's never really been a complaint about controller versus wheel. They both work. So it's more about Codemasters just getting their baseline physics thing down pat, so that one isn't significantly more comfortable than the other one. You know what I mean? Because I'll give you a good example. If you took to your game and somehow it was less comfortable for the wheel users, the controller guys would think that it was better for them. There'd be that illusion that, like, oh, okay, must be good for the controller. So, and then the other thing is, I mean, I would counter that, Dave, with the thing is, I think the F1 games have with this particular game, I would say they've been developing this for almost 10 years now, since they went to the 2015 model. I think that, so when you look at it that way, maybe it's not a new release, but it's just an updated version of itself over and over again. So I don't really buy into, like, they don't have a lot of time to develop it, because they don't start new. They don't build a new game engine. They don't build a new graphics engine. They don't build a new physics engine. They just keep tinkering with what's there. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like they've been making it for almost 10 years. But I gotta, we'll this is kind of a geeky conversation anyways. I don't want Dawn's girlfriend to think I'm a geek. I want her to think I'm the coolest guy.
Too late.
Too late? Okay, well, whatever, I tried. Dom is definitely geekier than me. Not Dawn, Dom.
She already said y'all are all fucked up.
Oh, wow, really? What the hell? How does she know if I'm fucked up or not?
She listens. Well, it's not hard, just by listening to you.
Nah, I'm not fucked up.
Has she been listening the last couple of nights? Or?
No, I've never known. I don't know this woman. I just met her. Oh, Dave, you're not that bad. You're not that bad. You're not like you're chaining yourself up in the basement when your mom goes to the grocery store for 10 minutes thinking that it just fits in. Because, I mean, that would be kind of freaking weird, right?
You said I was a nerd, Joe, but what am I nerdy about?
Tom, I mean...
Like, I think you're way more of a nerd than I am.
I didn't... Listen.
You can talk 40 minutes about the springs in your goddamn pedals.
Yeah, and when I asked you a simple question about music, you went into this, you know, transcendental type state of mind and just went on this big rant about the
Of course, because there's so many different elements and complexities of music.
All right, Dom, fine. Okay, you're not a geek. Are you happy? I'm a geek. I'm a geek.
Like, music is an actual subject. Springs, right. I mean, that's kind of...
it's terrible. It's terrible.
Nah, you know what? Springs are cool,
no,
too.
No, they're not cool. They're stupid. It's a stupid thing. Springs are stupid. You ever see a movie about springs? You never will. All right. I admit it. Have you seen movies about music? Tons of them. Every year they got one. Never seen a movie about springs.
As in car springs?
Springs in general.
Show about Slinky.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're gonna get.
Acid.
Yeah, Joe, what's your take on Slinkies?
My take on Slinkies?
Your take on it. You have any hot takes on Slinkies?
I'll tell you after my qualifying lap. Let's see if I can put something together here. Dave got me talking. That sucked. Okay. There it goes. Scratch this lap. My take on Slinkies, I don't know. I never owned one.
What?
Yeah, I never
What?
owned one. What do you mean
What?
what? I never had a Slinky.
What? You never owned a Slinky. Wow.
No, I
Maybe
never
that
owned a Slinky.
explains the obsession about springs.
Yeah, like kind of like I was all pent
Dive
up.
into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
My father never
Navigate
bought me a
awesome
Slinky,
Slinky,
so
but you did, or Uno cards, if you owned none, either any of none or any of the, not any of those, you had a horrible childhood. I'm sorry.
I can barely hear you, Randy, but I want to know why my childhood was horrible. I'll get let me finish this lap here. I'll get started again.
Okay, I'll tell you how it was. If you didn't or own a Magic 8 Ball, if you owned a Magic 8 Ball.
No, I didn't own a Magic 8 Ball.
How about Uno cards?
What about Bop It?
No, I didn't have
Oh,
that.
I had Bop It.
I didn't have Bop It.
Bop It.
Bop It.
Hell yeah, it was great. Bop It's were awesome.
What the hell is going on around here?
Dave never did the bop it right. He just kept on pulling it.
Nice, Dusty, nice. That's Mike's crap anyway. I think I get a new one. My other one died. It went to heaven.
Where do I put this controller so the cat doesn't check on it?
Hey, where is the cat, Dust? I haven't heard of it in 2 weeks.
Who's Shannon? Who's there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
Who's there?
He sits in the side car. Got a little Hans device on it. Everything.
Nice lap, Don.
Thanks.
What's that? No, I don't have a Hans device.
You sure? Your rig doesn't have a Hans device?
Jesus Christ, Dave. All right. Let me turn up the volume,
You
you guys.
don't have like a bunch of springs on the. You know how? Did you have one of those rocking horses that had springs on them that kind of bounced?
Yeah, I actually did. I had that.
Yeah.
All right.
So you don't have that kind of setup on your rig?
No, I don't.
So when you hit a wall, it just whiplashes you forward and backwards?
Yeah. No, I don't have that. I feel like when I hit the brake, Dustin, I'd end up looking up at the ceiling instead of the TV, and I just feel like that's counterproductive. But I did have that horse thing, and I rode that horse so damn hard. I have videos of me riding that horse like I wanted to get hurt.
He was bucking that Bronco.
I think didn't you say
No.
you wanted to use the
Joe
garden
pulls a
thing
lever
to
with the
pour it
shower
out?
head above his head.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't have any. Yeah, I can't get my head together.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he's got one
No,
of those cool zone fans blowing in
I
his
don't
face.
have any water on me during this activity.
It's cloudy at the end. Ultimate strategy. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Fucking.
I can't understand your accent, Dave.
All right, I'm ready.
I need a sec to freaking clear my head. Stupid shit Dave's saying. Stupid Dave. Stupid Dave. Figures the kid goes to bed like a dream tonight, and I got Dave's bullshit pissing me off, and I can't think straight. Fucking yammering on about his stupid ass freaking.
He's just taking the piss, mate.
Yeah.
Joe, when you hit the brakes, do you have Steph kick the back of your chair?
Actually, speaking of brakes, can you guys give me like 30 seconds? I just wanna take my contact off and put it back in. Give me one
Okay.
second.
Yeah.
Speaking of breaks,
Oh
Start the
man.
race. Go.
Oh
Must.
man. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, me too. I had to take eye drop prescriptions for like a month. Um, a year and a half ago actually, and yeah, it was not fun. I got a scratch on my eye, and I had to have these steroid eye drops, and yeah, they were not fun.
I used to wear contacts. I could see better with them, but it's a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I fixed that. Thank you for what? Is the what? Oh yeah, no, no, Dave, I'm unfazed. I just wanted to. I'm gonna just turn the
Dude,
volume up on these boys.
we ready?
Yeah, I'm turning you up real quick, Don, so I can hear you better. There we go. Give you guys one click.
It's only Joe. Yeah, it's only because I'm using controller
Got,
again.
yep, 10-4. Yep, I'm cool. I'm cool when you guys are cool.
I'm ready to go.
Awesome. All right, let's do it.
All right. Shit. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Whoa, those were quick lights. Shit.
Go left side.
Tom races around my outside yourself. Oh shit, it's
Oh, Dave. Sorry, Dave.
fuck.
Tried to.
Oh fuck. Oh, Dave, I'm sorry, man. Emergency, 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 emergency. Emergency. Dave, how much damage do you got?
Oh man.
And I'm toast now completely.
Shit.
I'm done. front wing was gone. It was going to turn. It just went straight to the wall. Damn it. Nah.
Dusty's starting on the softs.
I was on the hard, so I was just going to try to run the same rag at home, but I just couldn't do it. Once the front wing was gone, I applied it with 4 days.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Dave to sit in the middle of the track. I think it was going to be like either I was going to go off and hit the wall. I had no place to go, so it is what it is. It's all good, man.
So being behind is your checkers too. Not fun to watch. Dusty, what setup are you running?
4.
Oh, gee, that explains why you're so goddamn quick on the straight. Fuck. My bad, Dusty.
It's alright. Racing incident. I didn't take that last corner all that well. Probably
Yeah,
surprised you.
I was just trying to set up for a run down front straight, and I got into it on accident. Left side, Dusty.
Dave, come on, the damage isn't that bad. Cut it out till the end of the race. Oh, how come you're not catching me then? I thought you must have some damage. I heard you crying in the background.
Dom, you still a leader?
It's 1, 2, 3. Joe, me, and Brent. Like we're all within a second.
And Dusty and Don over there.
Yeah, it's just this dusty straight line, Steve.
Oh, we'll click together.
What does RG mean? I've heard that in the IndyCar race so many times, and I have no idea what it means.
Some bubble, yeah.
Haji Baji. Oh, wrong gear.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Dom, did you start on hard?
I started on mediums.
Yeah, Dusty, we got MK coming to the picture.
You see that, Randy?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was pretty fun.
Stevenson. Yeah. Yeah. He's going medium.
Hey,
So
Joe,
far, everything.
Yeah, buddy.
can you give me what your hards are looking like?
Yeah, once I get to the straightaway, I'll take a look. Uh, 40%.
On all fours?
No, right rear.
Gotta work on multiple.
And mine was 44. But that was also pushing, trying to get around Dusty for 71.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
coming up to an Alpine going on the front stretch here.
Dusty, you think those mediums are gonna last you to the end?
I think so.
Push now with boxing this lap.
All right, guys, I'm coming out of the pits. I will do my best.
Okay. Dave, is that you ahead of me? Okay. I'm gonna be looking to the left. Thank you, Dave.
Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
Time to turn out with the soft. Just get the interesting. Then go on medium and hard.
Dusty, did you make a mistake?
Not a big one.
I understand you lost like seven tenths of that one corner.
It's sector 2. That's all it is. I mean, you're gaining on me, but sector 2 is the big one.
Dave, I'll go to your right here on the straightaway. I'll go deep into the corner.
You're gonna go on the outside, Dave. Thank you. Brent's about 2 seconds back.
Randy, is that Gomez up in front of Dom and I?
Yeah, I see you
Yeah,
guys
I see you
coming.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10-4.
let's
Cool.
go, definitely.
Thank you, Gomez. Literally right.
Thanks, Gomez.
Yeah, I need your sauce to start falling off. Yes, yeah.
He needs the tires to actually fall off of the car. Dave's out of the picture. I had my teammate take him out early. So he's... I'm the only one behind you.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Yo, it's me.
Thank you, man.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
make me swerve.
Oh my god. I've got zeros.
Yep, been tied. Joe got
What?
Joe?
Do we have a tie?
yes.
Well, it
Said
said
Joe
Joseph.
won.
Joe won. Joe won.
I said Joe won, but Dom did the cheer.
Joe said we have a tie, I think.
Okay.
We're gonna look it over here in a minute.
Save both the in-game replay and your thingy replay.
Going to the stewards.
Yeah. It looked to me like I got to the line first.
And I mean Rod Stewart's, not the race stewards.
Joe, did you know I was going left?
I thought you were going right. I saw your arrow jerk right, so I went left so you could stop drafting me.
That's a DNF for me. A DNF.
I went down to the pit lane to block you off. Then I saw you go right.
Yeah, I could tell. I'll look at the video. Maybe I experienced it wrong.
No, I was trying to get you off my draft. I wasn't trying to. I thought you were going to go to the right.
I on my screen. I no problem, Joe. Like on my screen, I knew what you were trying to do. You were trying to like jerk to the pit lane to break the draft.
I was trying to get to the pit lane so that I could keep you from going to the inside. But and I saw your arrow went right, and then I was like, okay, so I pulled away from the pit wall a bit, and then I felt you nudging between me and the pit wall.
Okay, on my screen, I had no intention of going right. Like I felt like I was on the left side the whole time.
Oh, yeah, because I committed to the far left, like straight away, as you saw, and I thought as soon as you looked like you were going right.
I don't know if there was desync, bud, but like you left the gap, and then all of a sudden, like I had my front wheels past your rear wheels, and then you jerked to the left, and I was like,
ran over the pit line.
No, I was there, bud. Like,
check your replay. You'll see.
I'll show you my replay, because like if I didn't know any better, like, shit, that's crazy. Because like, listen, Joe, like, so okay, there's many things to go over here, Joe. Like, I don't know how a dead tie works like that. Again, save. Well, okay, first things first, we'll have to check the replay to see which car physically crossed the line first, because sometimes timing and scoring can be off by a few milliseconds. So we'll check where the physical cars ended up. But
yeah,
I'm laughing to myself.
I want to save the replay part so you can see it that way. But
okay, if I didn't know any better, Joe, like I would say that like you slammed into me to break my speed down. Like, I swear to God, Joe, that's what it looked like. Because I was fully alongside. You left the door open on my screen.
Anyway, guys.
And I went there, and then you're like, boom, no.
All right, Don. Have a good week, Don.
All right, Don.
Sure, Don.
I'll keep you posted about next week.
Sounds good, buddy.
How do I... Oh, right, the replays save.
Yeah, let me check it.
Automatically. Okay, so leave session. I'm streaming too, by the way, so you can check my stream, what it looked like on my end. Because it looked really bad. Joe, I'm not going to lie, it looked really bad.
Let's see. Is this the last live game? Yeah.
Not bad, Dave.
Sorry
about that.
Show you this.
I knew you were there and I was trying to stay wide, but you know how it is. Just like, I jerked the wheel a little bit too far at the wrong time.
I think it's
Here, Dom, can you see that?
Did you send it where, on Facebook?
PlayStation.
PlayStation. Okay, I haven't received it yet.
Well, I knew you were there, and I was off the racing line. I intended to stay off the racing line. There's no reason for me to turn left there, because why would I? It's actually faster to open the steering up.
See what I mean, Dom?
Sorry, I'm just checking the in-game replay right now. I'm not looking at the PlayStation message you sent me.
Oh. I was
Pad
just showing you
user.
that.
You'll have to give me like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can...
Yeah, I was just watching the replay. I came down. And like I said, there's no reason for me to come down. So it was just a total accident.
I forgot to tell Don it was Saudi Arabia next week, but he may not be. He said he might not be coming.
Oh man.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop off of here.
All right, buddy. Yeah, good
All
race
right,
tonight.
Brent. Great race.
See you, Brent. I can hear Sammy from here.
He knows the race is over.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry if I got into you there, Dom. I really thought you were going to the right, looking at my replay. I could see where you shot.
Did I hear just a giggle?
Oh, that wasn't me. But no, I am sorry I got into you. But I thought you went right, and I was.
No way, bud. No way I went right. I did not go right. Hold on, I'm gonna look at your PlayStation message.
Yeah, look at.
I feel like the. Okay, let's see.
I can only tell you what I said happened.
View image.
That's the last straightaway when I said I was in the pit lane.
Oh, okay. It's like what? Like 2 degrees to the right? That's so strange. On my screen, I don't even remember you being that low.
I know.
I swear to God.
I swear to God to you too, Dom. I get it, but it looked like you were going right, and I'm in the pit lane. So when I saw that, I just pulled a little bit away from the pit lane because I didn't need to be on it. I was trying to get, and then that's when you came down through the middle like that. But I wasn't gonna slam you into the pit wall. That's stupid.
Where am I in your mirrors? Your little heads-up display is blocking the mirror, but
yeah,
shit.
But you can see from that image, like I'm in pit lane. Agreed?
Oh yeah, you're pretty far down to the line.
It's not like,
but as you traveled further up the road, you started washing up to the right a little bit.
Yeah,
and
the
door opened.
Because I thought you went to the right, and at the speed you were closing, I thought you were there. So then, when that happened, if you're looking at from where I'm sitting here, it's not like I was all the way to the right and swung down left to chop you. I thought you went right, and I was going to get a little further off the wall because I didn't want to be on that yellow bit because I don't know if that's faster, but I was going to go there. But then
can I just say that? So when you thought I went to the right and committed to the right, I still had several car lengths to make a decision. So as we got further up the road, and that door opened a little bit, that's when I made my decision to go to the inside because the door had opened.
Oh yeah, I definitely take responsibility for it. I mean, but I didn't.
Well, okay, if you're gonna take responsibility for it, you doored me, and I was there, and you killed my momentum. I would have won that race. David, would you stop snoring?
Dom, it's just a racing incident. I said.
Oh no! Hey!
I'm laughing now.
Hey!
But
listen, there are racing incidents, and then there are race-deciding race incidents.
Let me ask you a question.
I remember there was one time at China where you and I banged doors, and I said, a racing incident,
sweetheart.
and then all of a sudden there was a PowerPoint 4 days later about it.
All right,
okay,
sweetheart. Okay, sweetheart. Here it comes.
Listen, sunshine. Okay.
No, I got something for you, Buttercup. It's coming. All right.
Okay,
give it
to me. Give it to me.
I told you I made a mistake, and I took the credit for the mistake. But hey, I won the race, so I don't care.
I won the race. I'm saying it right now. I won that race.
Oh man, I don't. It's like timing, scoring, and nothing looks. It looks all good on the replay. Let
No,
me
no,
show you something.
Joe. Hey, we have to check that. We have to check that
Yeah,
for the
we'll check it. We'll check
integrity
it.
of the league. We have to goddamn check that. But
Let me show you.
that aside, even if our cars cross the line at the exact same time, even if your car is like an inch ahead, I mean, come on, man, you slammed the door too late.
Decided the winner based on how many numbers are in the person's name. You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden,
Here, Dom, I'm sending you a couple of images, and I
like,
think
oh, it's
this
a
pretty
tie.
much.
Oh, how do we break this tie?
Joe, how many times do I have to? I don't want to see your naked body as an image,
Yeah.
okay?
No,
Like,
no. I'm just saying. Listen, I didn't know you were there. It was an accident. But I
okay,
want you to look
yeah.
at those two images, and you tell me what the difference is here. Look at those
Are you
images.
sending this in the chat?
No, because I'm
God.
trying to keep it classy, but I can, because there's
I
a
want
race
to see
very
who
recently.
won. I don't care
Oh,
about the incident. I want to see who won.
oh no, I won, Dustin. But I want Dom to see this photo.
What? Yeah, I'm looking at this. Oh.
So okay, now now
Okay.
let's be honest. Let's be cool with each other here.
Yeah,
That race,
okay.
you admitted it was deliberate. You moved me out
Okay.
of the way.
You know what?
Fair enough.
We're even. We're even.
Okay, I'll accept that. Even though mine was an accident and yours was deliberate, I'll accept that because
Was
you're
yours
my
an
friend.
accident just there right
Yes,
now?
that was
Come
an accident,
on.
but yours was deliberate. You admitted it, and you enjoyed it.
I took a chance. And I knew it.
And
Oh my god.
now I'll share it with the group here. He was up. He was frustrated. He's upset. He's upset that the how do I do this here? He was a little upset that I ran
Oh
into him
my
on the
god.
straightaway, and I get it. I made a
You
mistake.
killed my momentum. I was gonna win that
Yeah.
race.
And you know what, Dom? I think you killed my momentum in this particular race. Now why? Now you're laughing, but I mean, do you want to tell the guys why you're laughing?
Wait,
What's so
what
funny
race?
about?
Did you send me another image? No.
No, I'm saying the one that you told me you deliberately
The
punted me
Abu
out of the way.
Dhabi one? Okay, but that
Yeah.
was for the championship, bud.
Oh!
Like,
Okay, so here's the image of when Dom didn't make a mistake, just
what do
ran
you
me off the way to
what do you
win.
want to do? Pull my dick and let you freaking
No,
finish
no,
in
no,
front of me?
no,
Like,
no. All I'm saying is I made a mistake,
and
and you deliberately moved me, and I say
I
we're even.
think there's a difference
Yeah,
between
you hit me on
me.
purpose and laughed at
Oh
me.
boy.
No. Between second place going for a lunge for first place and first place swerving on the straight to block me from passing.
And what about Yas Marino when you came into the corner and punted me off the
Oh,
way?
now we're really hanging
You
up
Yeah.
old laundry, man.
Yeah, no, I know.
okay,
Take
but
a look at this photo.
that is a corner, and we're talking about a straight going down a main straight in Brazil, and I had picked a side, and
You
then
know something?
I
You know
made it
something, Dom?
there, and then you closed the door and like slammed me.
It's an accident, buddy. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't know you were there. I apologize. And like I said, I sent you the picture showing the pit lane thing and the arrow, and I said
But
sorry.
that was too early, Joe. That was too early. You took that
If you look at
screenshot.
that,
I still had
screenshot,
several car lengths to make a decision.
if you look at that screenshot though, you were less
Okay,
than just about a tenth back, and you'd closed so rapidly. I thought you were there.
but okay, a tenth when you're going
I'm
like
sorry.
180
David.
miles an hour is a huge gap, Joe. There's still tons of time to make a decision to go left or right. And by the time I was actually at your diffuser, there was a spot to the left. And then I went left, and then you went left after I was alongside. Honestly, it would have been a tremendous crash. It would have been a tremendous crash if we had simulation damage or if it was in real life. I'd be on a stretcher, damn it.
David, I like I said, I apologize to the young man.
Well, then what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to apologize, like you apologized for Yas Marina.
No, it was a different situation, man.
I agree. One was deliberate, one was an accident. We went over this, but
Oh
anyways,
my
it
God.
was a good race, guys. I'm more than happy to further this debate.
Can we at least
you're okay.
Can we at least have Jamie look at it, or a non-part? Have John look at it. Have Jamie look at it. Gomez in my chat says protest. I protest this decision. I officially throw what?
Well, listen, Dom. If the remaining guys here are jury to this, did I protest what happened to Yas Marino?
Shit. No, you didn't.
Nah.
Okay, but
I
okay.
didn't say a damn
Well,
thing.
I don't think this should. We should at least look at the finish. If you're gonna do that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we should look at the
Yeah, look at
finish,
the
the
finish. Yeah,
actual
look at the
finish.
finish.
I'm
Look
talking
at the
about the
finish, but-
actual incident.
Regardless
I'm
of
debating the actual incident, but if everybody says, "Oh, let bygones be bygones," then fine. Fuck all what I can do. You know, like let's just look at the goddamn finish.
Yeah, that's not, And I did. I'll get a screenshot of it, but my car was ahead. So, I mean, it's just it's unfortunate. Dom's upset.
I
It's
haven't
just,
looked at it yet.
Yeah.
You
The
have
first thing I did.
contacts, I don't. So I just want to make sure that we're looking
Contacts?
at the same thing here.
Good race tonight, guys. Though it was very
That
exciting
was
race,
fun.
wasn't it, Dom? It was very exciting.
No, yeah, that was extremely exciting.
And
Very fun.
again, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, because
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, boy.
And I definitely didn't want to make any contact with you there in the straightaway, so I apologize.
Okay, let's have a gander here.
And it's such a dangerous place to make contact too in the straightaway like that.
Oh, okay. I mean, Jesus.
Anything
Can I? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna send you a screenshot because the screenshot you sent me was way too early. Way too early.
I'm sorry, Dom.
You sent it to me at the you sent that screenshot to me when you were at the beginning, like at pit entry. I am now like past pit entry, and there is more than a car length. I have to send this. I have to send this to the boys.
Sir. I only messaged you that just because I told you I went into the pit lane and you weren't
take
sure
a screenshot.
About that.
Okay,
Story.
here we go.
Do you remember me saying that I went to the pit lane and you said I wasn't sure? So
Yeah, you went to the pit lane 200 like 100 meters before you should have.
David, do you have any advice? By the way, fun fact. So when Emily was born, right? I wanted see Steph. Is this on recording, Dave?
Oh no.
No one's gonna hear this, right? No one's gonna hear this. I'm gonna. All right. I'm just gonna tell you a little story about my personal life here, because Dom is a stand-up guy, and this is not propaganda. It's a little bit propaganda, but the story's true. Anyway, we were talking about who's gonna be like the godfather for Emily, and I so wanted it to be Dom, But Steph was like so insistent that it be her brother. So I told Dom, like it totally would have been. Dom would have been Emily's godfather. Can you believe that shit, Dave? Because he is a bro. And that's all I have to say about that. But nah, Steph, I mean, I guess she just wanted it to be her brother. But I figured Dom was a better candidate. I mean, and he's always at church, and I like his morals. Not that for the record, not that I have any issue with their brother so much, but it's just I feel like I'm closer with Dom in a way. But what are you gonna do?
My goodness, Joe.
Is he really?
I don't know if
material?
we're looking at.
Is he?
Sorry, I'm going.
Well, that's another thing too, right? Because I that's how I understood the godparent thing, right? And I always thought like, shit, like if financially, no, okay, maybe Dom's not the guy with the money. I'll give you that. Steph's brother's got money, but he doesn't have the money. Him and Emily would be like,
oh, I don't care about money.
Yeah, I don't care about either. He would figure it out. I have faith in him. Yeah, I think he'd figure it out. And
yeah, I've got stable income now. Like
I think he'd be fine.
Sorry, can I go back to that Godfather talk was like super heartwarming and touching, but can I just go back to the fucking?
It's all true, right?
Can I go back to the incident?
Dom, right?
Yes, I have heard this, but yes, it is all true.
Yeah, there you go.
That's very sweet of you, honey.
Nice.
But now can we go back to the fucking incident and talk about this egregious block that I have on my stream right now?
All right, let me give you. Let me just give you some advice because I'm in my 30s, Dom. Let's talk about it a little later once you've cooled down. I didn't mention the Yas Marina thing straight away, even though I thought you.
No, you're right. Honestly,
you look back at the stream, nobody even knew I got punted because I thought, you know what, the guy's desperate. It was a racing deal. It was a fun race, whatever. Next time he's in front of me, I'll push him out of the way. That was what I thought. I thought, I'll get him back for that.
And you got me back.
And then I even said to you, regardless of my intent, I will consider this the quote, you know, evening of the situation. But again, it was just an accident. I thought you went right, like I said. I feel like O.J. Simpson here, Dave. I'm just going over the same story again, and listen, I didn't. Unlike O.J., I didn't do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, so you know, and I yeah. Dom, I think when this goes down in history, this will be one of the more controversial ones. This is never going to be the most controversial, but it'll be the
Yeah.
first timing and scoring tie,
Oh
and
my
it'll
God.
be it's a little, you know, looks a little ugly coming across the start finish line there, but
Oh,
um,
it looks disgusting coming across the start finish line. I mean, I you have to see it from my point of view, Joe.
I
That's
do,
all I'm
I
gonna
do,
say.
I do. I see it from you. That's why I said I was sorry, right?
But yeah, I
You
guess
hear me?
hey, listen. Considering Yas Marina, I'm
Absolutely.
still trying to just confirm the start finish line, but let me just see here. Oh my God, that is so bleeping close.
Yeah, I mean it's
But fuck. Hold on, let me see. Let me just make sure I'm 100% straight here.
Oh,
Oh,
can we do that
how do you
later
check
too?
that,
I
right?
mean, what? Man, come on, dude. Listen,
Oh,
Holy hell!
dude,
Holy
man.
hell!
I gotta go to the zoo tomorrow. I gotta get some rest. I mean, you know how much of a shit show that's gonna be with little
that should
kids?
be fun.
Oh my God. Oh man, oh man. But
Oh.
Emily went to bed very nice
Man.
tonight, so I was able
Uh,
to focus during the race. And
Reasons to be cheerful,
honest
she was,
question. Honest
yeah,
question.
yeah,
Is
buddy.
timing and scoring done at the front of the start finish line or the back of the start finish line?
Oh
Does
man,
anybody
now
know?
it's getting in the weeds.
I don't know,
Like I'm
buddy.
serious.
I'm gonna
That's how
take off.
close it
I'll
is.
see you guys next week, man.
Oh shit.
No,
Wait.
no,
See you guys.
no. Okay, no, it's good. It's good, Gomez. We'll see you next week,
No,
Saudi
no, no.
Arabia.
I'm just yeah. See you, man.
Yeah, see ya. Yeah, I'm not sure, Dom, but
Balls in my No, yeah, fuck. You're ahead by literally
I,
probably an inch
kind of.
and a half.
Yeah, I know,
Oh
buddy. I can see
my
it.
God, I'm gonna throw up.
Dom, it was a good race, and I'm
No, yeah,
sorry you got bumped
I'm
into.
just
I'm
kidding.
sorry.
But
Like I said, I thought you went right, and I made a
you
pretty
made a
stupid,
you
pretty
made a
stupid choice to come off the wall because as soon as I came off the wall, I could no longer see you, but you filled that gap.
Yeah.
And then when I didn't
Yeah,
see you
I
anymore,
filled you up and then you
once you kind of bumped into me a little bit, then we kind of ricocheted some, but I wasn't trying to look. You had the momentum, right? So if you think about it logically,
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
there, me hitting you isn't going to slow you down. It's going to slow me
No,
down.
well it did slow me down.
It did slow you down, but that never the case. It was almost always the opposite, right? Because you're the one flying by. I'm like liable to get just punted off into space. So it was never going to be an intentional maneuver. It was just a mistake. I thought you went right because I was up against the pit wall and I saw your arrow disappear, and that
Yeah.
was it. I made a move. You know, it's kind of like last week. It's actually very similar to what happened with Dustin. When his arrow left my screen, I thought I had cleared him, and I again made a mistake. He had powered up on the outside, and obviously looking at that situation, right, from his end, I chopped him off
Mm,
very much the same way, but it wasn't intentional. It ruined my race. So one week one way, one week the other. You know, it's just an excellent
yeah.
finish. I want to thank all my sponsors and my family, and um, I want to thank my daughter for being so cooperative tonight. She was wonderful. She ate her macaroni and cheese while watching Planet of the Apes. Um,
Is timing and scoring done by the front of the nose cone or the wheel?
I think it's
the
done.
the
I think
the
it's
it's
yeah.
done by the tip, right?
I think it's done by the tip. The tip is definitely the most accurate. That's one of Dave's taglines. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's the tip. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I absolutely hate to say this, but I think you out tipped me.
I did. I out tipped you. And you know what?
Shit.
It's not the proudest victory of my career, but you know what? If it's one guy that I gotta out tip, I'm glad it's you, Tom.
That's cool.
You gonna clap, Dave? Please, come on. Thank you. but this is still unfortunately there will never